Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham fan, Timmy Marshy. Jekyll and Hyde, I think, is the word.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, to be fair to Newcastle, I think they battered us start to finish. I think they clearly come with a game plan. Benitez, good manager. And to be totally honest, they should have been out of sight in the first half, Nick. I mean, they hit the woodwork, didn't they? Hit the bar post. What more could they have done? And yeah, I think they fully committed, fully deserved the result. I think we got a lot of learning to do. I think there's a few players, obviously, that required a drop. I mean, Antonio, I've been saying it to you for weeks. I called him a liability. I think that sums up his performance again. I mean, he's been injured for 3-4 games, 3-4 weeks now. That can't carry on. Reid as well. I think he's fucking useless, Nick. He's absolutely just. I mean, Ogbonna maybe ain't the greatest.
Was Ginger splendid?
No, it was warming up at half time, and I thought, here we go, because Reid was struggling when he back into the first half. And I said to my old man, I said, if we get Collins on here, someone with a bit of commitment, a bit more battle. Reid just like, even when we're behind, when we're getting free kicks, lump the ball in the box. And we're not even like, we're taking our time doing that. There's no urgency, there's no sort of, there's no game plan going forward. When we scored the first goal, Arnautovic's got the goal, great finish, good composure, come across the man into the far corner, brilliant. Why don't we go on from there and up the tempo and get the second and third and put them out of sight?
Doesn't look like we know how to, Marshy.
I don't think it does now. We've got no system, we've got no game plan, and obviously it's always the same, Nick, one thing after the other. I mean, the team that went to Stoke and scored 3 goals without reply, I mean, that was after battle there, after team. I think Pedro's useless. Pedro and Koyata, I see Dom call them clowns and that. I don't totally disagree, but I mean, I think Koyata knows he can play well. Pedro knows he can play well, and we just weren't at the races today. And fair play to Newcastle, like I say. 2 days before Christmas, they packed out all this thing about them being a big club. They are a big club, right? You know, they get a good following. They've got a good support.
This was one of 3 big games, mate. We've lost it. How big are the next 2 now?
Well, there's a lot more. There's a lot more emphasis on the Boxing Day game now, isn't there? I think if we go down there, we know we can beat Bournemouth, but they're coming off of a 4-0 up at City at later day, so they'll be looking for a backlash. And obviously, it's the sort of game we're bottle normally, but I mean, hopefully they can surprise us with another performance like the Stoke game, really. But yeah, this ain't good enough. Like, I mean, and if Dom and the other boys are saying Newcastle picked up 1 point from 27 prior to this, if that is the case, and that
is true.
That just about sums us up at the moment, I think. But I mean, Carroll coming on, arguably should have brought Hernandez on. Carroll done nothing. He done nothing for me. I mean, if you can sell him in the summer, sell him in the January even, just get rid of him, Nick. That's what I've just... We need something more up top. I don't necessarily agree with Hernandez. I'm not too sure how good he is. He was shit Tuesday. He was all shit Tuesday. But that done us a favour getting out of that, and I thought we might give it some a little bit more after that here. But that's another massive game, like you say, down the Swan now. We've got to go to Bournemouth and... But yeah, you know, Merry Christmas to the club, Merry Christmas to everyone here. They've obviously ruined it for us now, haven't they? But we'll go again at Bournemouth, won't we? You know,
of course we will.
That's what we do, and we deserve a little bit back now. So hopefully we can duplicate what we've done at Stoke at the Vitality, and well, hopefully a kick on from there. But it's other results, isn't it, going our way as well? We can't necessarily worry about that. But I mean,
with these games, Marshy, we had an opportunity to worry about ourselves now, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to worry about the other results around us, as long as we won this one, the next one and the next one.
Yeah, we bring it on ourselves. And I mean, look at one of the goals that Diame scored, and fair play to him, by the way, you know, not celebrating. Obviously, he got a bit of care for the club and, you know, knowing that he played for us back in the day and that. And I mean, Zabaleta got done easy. I think he's being found out. I like Zabaleta, got a lot of time for him.
It's pace, mate. It's pace.
It's pace, yeah, but I mean, teams are coming down here, and the teams that we're going to, they're looking at him and going, well, we're not going over his head. We know we've got him for pace. We'll get the ball in the box. And 9 times out of 10, that's where the goals are coming from.
Yeah.
But, I mean, had he put Collins on at half-time, which is what I thought he was going to do with Reid at the back end, you know, at the half struggling, it might have been a different story. Someone more committed to the calls. I'm not saying that Reid isn't, but he's just playing like fucking... He's just useless at the minute. He is useless. He's just... I mean, for a leader, we lack leadership on the pitch. And without Lanzini, Nick, I'm being totally honest, without Lanzini, we've got nothing. We've got no end products. We've got no, obviously, give and go. We've got no sort of drive going forward with him. And obviously, I don't know. I think we're obviously lacking something massive. But that's another game down the line now that we should have got something out of. And I thought we may have done. That would have been a West Ham thing to do at the end there, nick of 3-3. But even then, I mean, that game could have gone on another 15, 20 minutes and we'd have never scored, would we? So it's just one of them. Fair play to Newcastle. They've come all the way down here. We've all done it. And, yeah, they deserve it more than we do.
Yeah, well done to them. Anyway, Marshy, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Mate.